Yeah, welcome to the Kryptik Show. It's your bro. Part 2 of the Devil's Advocate series. Here we go. So here I'm kind of defending or trying to see the perspective of the opposition in conspiracy terms. Yeah. So here's part 2. I want to talk a bit about the problems with conspiracy theories and conspiracy theorists. Yeah. There are a couple of things that I don't agree with, in the sense that I've been trying to follow this stuff. I've been trying to make sense of it, and sometimes, actually a lot of times, it doesn't. There's a couple of big fat holes in what most conspiracy theorists claim. Okay, a lot of this shit is said on the basis of speculation. I see not enough proof. There's some, there are witness accounts, some have pictures, and a lot of this shit is speculation though. Another point that I have here is a lot of this stuff is based on religious backgrounds. Now, I ain't got no problem with no religions. Be as religious as you like. But again, it does cloud the issue from time to time. If all your background is based on a certain holy book that you like, fine. But what if I don't follow your holy book? You know, what? I'm going to hell and that's it? I mean, you gotta come with something bigger than this. We need some more proof. If you're gonna say something is demonic, there's a demonic organization or whatever, yeah. How do you know? Well, there's this verse from this book and the thing. Again, it doesn't feel like proof to me. Okay, so also, if you're gonna try to unite humanity against these evil organizations, yeah, you gotta factor in that not everyone believes what you believe, and that doesn't mean that they're all wrong. So, how are you gonna convince people without facts, without cold hard proof? Give me some video, some real video. Give me some photos, not just so-called eyewitnesses and testimonials and shit, and mediums who've seen things in their seance or whatever. Okay, I need something a little more powerful than that. I don't think that's being unreasonable either. Now there's this. Back to calling the enemy demonic and antichrist and satanic and all that. You hear a lot of this, you know, and they sacrifice children and there's abuses and they drink blood and whatever. Again, how do you really know this? I haven't seen a lot of facts on this. I mean, the gathering in the trees with the big owl thing, that's about as much as I got. I'm talking, of course, about Bohemian Grove. And that too, they say it's the world leaders, it's powerful people. Yeah, on our level it is, yeah, but the real dark, the real shadowy, secret, super top Illuminati, point whatever percent, I don't think they're there. Even if they are there, how would you know if you can't identify it, right? So it's really tough to decide if that's serious proof. Maybe that is just keeping the sub-leadership busy for something. Yeah? Having presidents and world leaders there, I don't think any one of these conspiracy theorists even believe that those are the people that are really in charge. So, giving that as proof that these people are demonic, I don't know about that. And all those rumors about sacrifices and shit, that's just that to me. I mean, rumors. We've got very little actual proof that these are the top people doing this, or that it's even really being done. Now, I definitely believe there's some foul shit going on in some of these upper layers of our society. I don't think that the dudes behind the scenes are necessarily into this, okay? Because there's always different factions and they have their little disputes amongst each other. Nobody is arguing that, right? So they may have different flavors. Some of these flavors may be outrageous, very criminal. I don't doubt that. But that is not to say that this is the core of the thing. Calling your enemy demonic and antichrist and all that has been done forever. And in many cases, it has not been proven. And in many other cases, those people calling each other names have later formed alliances. So yeah, you're dealing with this dude that you didn't like yesterday and called him the devil. And now you're shaking hands. If that dude was really that evil, you would never have peace with him, right? Reptilians. Really? Okay, David Icke. I love David Icke. I watch a lot of David Icke. I like David Icke. And I think he's cool. I think he's right about a lot of stuff. And he's just an interesting dude. Keeps me thinking, and I like that. And that's true for all this conspiracy stuff. I like it. I get into it, and I follow the logic of it as far as it exists. But that's my thing. It does seem to hit a wall from time to time, and that includes the reptilian thing, because it has been kind of become a staple of many conspiracy theorists. As far as I can tell, David Icke started it all. He said that we've got bloodlines and royalty, and it all comes from alien reptilian people, and they shapeshift and all that. Okay, sounds like an idea, but once again, I don't know about the proof of this. Okay, especially since the sourcing is not that strong. Now, I did see his interview with, I forgot the dude's name, some African shaman or whatever, and he brought this up too. So that's cool. And we've seen some stuff in ancient texts that can be interpreted as giant reptilians from outer space. I don't know how strong this is in terms of evidence. We don't really have anything modern corroborating this. I wouldn't say this is a strength of conspiracy theories. Okay. Space exploration, secret space stuff. Recently I've been looking at a lot of this stuff. Very interesting. Kind of black ops, dark space, secret stuff that we're doing out there. Even some talk that we have secret bases on the moon and on Mars and all that stuff. There's of course a lot of talk about relocating people, running away from a planet that we're destroying to settle on another planet. Okay, maybe, but to me it always looked like, okay, now, again, we don't know about the authenticity of these pictures that we're being shown, yeah? So that could all be fake, I don't know. But it does look like Mars is a cold shithole, and so does the moon seem to be. So if it's up to me, I would prefer to try to save what we have here on Earth and kind of try to fix up the place before we relocate somewhere where there is absolutely jack. Yeah, but we can create biospheres and terraform the place. Sure. My thoughts are that that is probably a lot harder, a lot more expensive than trying to restore a planet we know we can inhabit. I mean, this seems pretty nice. We got the water, we got the air, we got plants growing, animals, and all that shit, right? So instead of going to some icy shithole and trying to fix it over there, maybe we should try fixing it over here. Just a thought. So I'm not too sure about these plans either. I mean, if I can figure that out, I think people that are way smarter could have figured that out as well. So I think perhaps, yeah, there are these dark space ops, whatever. But maybe it's, just that, exploration, maybe mining for minerals or whatever, stuff we need over here, we can get from another planet if we're running out here. Doesn't seem too outrageous to me. Yeah. So having bases, sure, why not? Maybe it's military, maybe it's not. Probably is. There's always a part military to the stuff we do, which is, I think, one of the more fucked up things about us. But there you go. Could be defense against each other. Americans fighting the Russians, the Chinese up in space. Yeah, could be that. Could be that they know something about aliens that we don't, and they may want to set up some defenses for this whole planet. Slightly more positive. I don't, again, I'm trying to look at the other side of this, okay? Again, I think perhaps that the conspiracy theorists are looking at a lot of stuff that they uncover through the evidence that they do have and witness accounts that they do have. And they're uncovering some shit, that's for sure. They come up with some stuff that seems to be quite well documented and is pretty goddamn awful. Okay? I'm talking about like secret government plots or people in high positions who do nasty, nasty shit. And there does seem to be at least some of that out there. I'm far from believing that they're all fantastic over there. But what if those are just, as they say, some bad eggs? Those are just some, kind of criminal organizations within larger organizations of all sorts. Yeah, maybe industry, politics, whatever there is. I mean, it is pretty clear that the way we're living on this planet, it does really support some unhealthy organizations, right? So what if those are the things that are being uncovered, and this is not the main flavor of the people in the background? So perhaps the conspiracy theorists are kind of just scratching the surface. They uncover some stuff and they assume that the deeper you dig, the worse it's going to get. Maybe true, maybe not.